Yo, what's good guys, it is JD here, hello and welcome back to another episode of the Normally Spent Road to Glory. Second video of the day. If you missed the first one, you're probably going to want to go ahead and check it out. We unpacked Eric's Galaxy Opal Damian Lillard, put some badges on him, put a diamond shoe on him, took him for some gameplay. God, it's incredible, so huge shout out to Eric for making that video possible. And in this episode, we have made some big progress towards that exact card. We're trying to get those 2,000 cards collected. We're trying to get that Galaxy Opal Damian Lillard. And I'm going to tell you guys how I've done it. As you can see, we're down at 200k right now. So we've spent quite a bit of MT. I'm going to tell you guys what I'm focusing on, what snipe, well, not really snipe filter, but what like bid filters we're going for, what average price I'm paying for consumables, what average price I'm paying for players, etc. And I'll tell you guys just about the whole sort of like process of getting so many cards. Because yesterday we were on 1,050 cards. Today, we're on quite a few more, as you guys will see in just a bit. So, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. Daily streams and daily videos. And a huge thank you to the goats of the channel for their continued support. Eric, Jason, Cody, Spooky, Caleb, Andrew, Josh, Hammer, Milkshake, Luke, and Rohan. Shout out to you, boys. Thank you very much indeed. Okay, so, as you can see, I'm very excited at the what's the word? Possibility, I guess, of getting this Dame in the not too distant future. 1,605 cards, that's right. Since yesterday, we have picked up 550 cards. Now, that's not too shabby. So, with 395 cards to go, Galaxy Opal Damian Lillard, it's going to take a few more days for sure. I don't know when we're going to get him. Maybe next week at some point. But this Sunday, we're going to be getting Galaxy Opal Anton Jameson. And like I said, next week, I think we'll get Dame Dollar. So, 2 new Opals added into the squad in 2 weeks. I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that very much so. 1 moment challenge today, and it's a bit of a joke, I'm not going to lie. 200 XP for Embiid. Now, as I'm recording this, it is just turned 4 o'clock, which is when these moments challenges drop. 45,000. 200 XP. Now, you're crazy. We have actually done some XP work, though. As you can see here, we completed 5. So we picked up Walt Williams and Michael Carter-Williams. We've got both of those guys done. And we've also done our daily agendas for today. So 320 XP away from level 23. Not too shabby. The next big thing for us, really, is 7,600 XP for the level 26 Ascension board. And then obviously Nick Batum. Then another Ascension. Then Kemba. That'll be nice. And then Consumables Pack, Ascension. And of course, Galaxy of Kawhi. Not too long, hopefully, till we get him. A couple of weeks at least. Right, in terms of Heat Check Dom, 51 games. So over halfway now, which is what I want to see. And we've knocked out every team that have got like big rated players. I don't think any of the teams we've got left have crazy high player ratings. So now it's just a case of going through them all. I mean, we could do the Pels for Zion and Brandon Ingram. And we can do the Spurs for DeRozan. So we will start at the back here and then we'll work our way backwards. Just because obviously more people start and just go through it like naturally. I'm different, so we're going to go to the back then work our way back because these players should be rarer and therefore they should be more expensive. Haven't touched anything online, and then packs we've got a few to open up. So we've got the Heat Check and the player from the Nuggets, and we've got the Wizards player as well. I think Russ is highest rated at 87. So yeah, we take a silver card. We took a silver Robin Lopez, okay. And then the Nuggets Heat Check. Now, right now, Jokic is not on fire. He has been turned down, so I think he's only 89 rated right now. We don't get him. We get Will Barton instead. Is he a dupe? He is a dupe. That's big sad. I will keep him, though, because he's an original owner dupe. So we'll remember to do that. And then we've got a Nuggets player pack. And again, if we can get a Jokic, that'd be great because, like, Embiid, if he gets a challenge, my God, he's expensive. If we get a Sapphire, that's something. Jamal Murray, again, could get a challenge. I'll take it. Oh, they're both original owners. You gotta be kidding me, man. Okay. Well, we move on. Right, let's move to the auction house, and this is where things get kind of crazy. So you, I just want to swap round, and then you can get sold for roughly 1,800 is what Heat Checks are selling for right now. You can maybe get a little bit more for them, but that's what I'm going to be selling those for. So we have got bids on a couple of jerseys right here. And then down here, we've got quite a bit of MT to cash in. So we'll cash in the MT, and then I'll tell you guys how much MT we started with before we start buying cards. Because all of this stuff, basically, is just duplicates. So we've got 9k for a Heat Check Bradley Beal, which we actually pulled out of the Wizards Heat Check, which was awesome. 91 rated he was, sold for 9k. That is fine by me. All of these jerseys are all duplicate cards I've been buying and just bidding on loads of cards and then not realising they're duplicates because I do be like that. Same again with all these ones at 1800. They are heat check cards that are duplicates. On every single one of those cards, we are making profit. Every single one of these cards, we are making profit. So I don't even mind that I picked up so many dupes because they'll make an MT. Walt Williams, 6k, and Michael Carter Williams, 20.5. We bought him for 18. So we did his XP and we didn't lose a single penny. So that's really nice. So at the end of this, we are going to have just over 270,000 MT. Now, yesterday, when we started, and like I said, we had 1,066 cards exactly when we started. We had 770,000 MT. So we have spent just under 500,000 with a duplicate, Will Barton to sell, I guess. We spent just under 500,000 to go from 1066 to 1606. So that is 540 cards? 540 cards for 500k. It's a lot. I'm not going to get twisted, boys. It is a lot. But let me just tell you my reasoning behind this. Like, this Lillard is so good off rip. You don't have to spend a single penny on him. When he comes out of the pack, he is ready, raring to go. You can put corner specialist, but realistically, is a point guard going to end up in the corner too often? Probably not. I'll probably put it on him, but he's not going to be there very often. You can put Heart Crusher and Off-Ball Pest on if you want to make him a little bit better defensively, but they're not necessities for a point guard. He's got everything other than that. Stats-wise, already incredible. Hall of Fame range. Like, the card's going to be around for a while, boys. And you've got to think of it as sort of just like taking out loans, I guess, to get these players and these cards. Because when we sell them all back, sure, it's taken me a lot of MT to actually buy all these cards and a lot of time to buy these cards and a lot of patience, but when we sell them all back, we're probably going to make profit. We're probably not even going to lose MT on tax. We're probably going to get Lillard and make MT at the same time. And that sounds like a pretty good trade-off to me. So let me show you guys what exactly we have done and how much I am paying for these cards. So current NBA set, 2020. We've got a few cards. There's still quite a few gaps here. No silvers have been bought. I haven't bought any silvers so far. And then 2021, barely anything. Heat checks. Eastern Conference, a lot. Western Conference, not so much. Look at the difference there. That's mad. Because, yeah, everybody's starting in the East in the Heat Check Dom. Western, not so much. Uniforms, pretty much there. A few here and there, but pretty much done. Miscellaneous stuff. Coaches are very expensive, so we're not going to be getting any more of those. 40 out of 50 arenas. 63 out of 72 playbooks. 31 out of 37 logos. All bar one basketball and 22 of these statement jerseys. So, let's talk MT, let's talk prices. So with current NBA and current NBA 21 as well, we'll go over here, we'll go to bronze. Now, I don't think there are any bronze cards that I don't have anymore. There's not, I've got every bronze card that I can buy. But I was going for either a maximum buyout of 800 or I was putting the max bid at 800 and trying to get them for that. That was my plan, and most of the time we got them for cheaper than that. And I was doing exactly the same thing for gold cards as well. But some of them I was pushing up to 900 because, again, there's not that many that I don't have already. So I can't even buy any gold cards for 900. I was doing exactly the same for emeralds and sapphires as well because you don't want to be spending much on these at all. Like, they're all the ones that I've already got, but you can see they're around that price. If I enable this, there's none. And again, for sapphires, I think the only sapphire I don't have is DeRozan, so he's obviously not going to show up. So your bronzes, your golds, your emeralds, your sapphires, dirt cheap. And I think rubies as well. If you push it up a little bit, there you go. You can get some of these. We might pick these up, actually. 1,100. I will take these. Russ could get a challenge. CP3 could get a challenge. Obviously, these dudes aren't going to. But premium sets, 1,100 for a ruby. If you guys don't know ruby cards, they discard for 800. So at the very, very worst case scenario, I've lost 300 MT on those cards, but we all know that's never going to happen. We're always going to be able to sell them for at least 1,000. So at worst, we've lost 100 MT per card. So that's what I was doing on players. Heat checks. Now, yesterday, and this is going to be completely volatile as well, by the way. This is going to be all over the place. But yesterday, 2K added the daily login reward as a deluxe heat check pack for everybody. So prices came down pretty damn dramatically. I'll take a Victor Oladipo for 1,600. He's 85 rated and he's on fire. The blue fire as well. Not that that makes him good, at all. Is that it, 2K? Really? That's poor from you. But yeah, so heat checks. I'm going to say on average, and as you can see, we've bought a lot of these cards. On average, 1200 MT per card, which I think is fantastic. And I think we're going to be able to sell them all back for around 2000 MT. When prices start to go back up again, I think we're going to get 2000 for all of them. So max bid here. Drew Holiday, 86 rated for that. I would take that. I've been putting my max bid at around 1700, and so many of them have been coming back with like 300, 400, 500. Some of them came back with 800 MT as a refund, which means we were getting some heat check cards for genuinely, oh look at range extender selling, see you later, for genuinely like 600 MT, which is incredible. So the heat check filter, market, whatever you want to call it, it is on fire right now. So yeah, max bid of 1600 is where I was at. And then, like I said, we were doing a couple on buyouts as well because there's a lot there for 1600. So heat checks are a very good, they're a little bit expensive. Obviously, if you buy loads of them, then your MT is going to come down pretty quickly like mine is. But in the long run, with these cards going up in value, which I definitely think they will, I think you can't really go too far wrong. So that's why we've got so many heat checks. Franchise stuff, coaches, they're expensive. I don't really need to say much more about this. You can get your bronzes for cheap, you can get your silvers, and your golds, I think, for reasonably cheap. But then as soon as you start getting into the gem colours, it's kind of rough. Like 1,000 for emeralds, like sapphires at a couple of thousand, like, no. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. And then obviously like your rubies are expensive, your amethysts are stupid, like it all just gets stupid. So coaches are pretty much a no-go this year. Jerseys on the other hand, now this is where the bulk of your collection is going to be. There is hundreds and hundreds of jerseys in the game, and most of them you should be able to get for, I'll take that for 400. Most of them you should be able to get for between discard value, so 250 to 350. So again, I'd either go for buy it nows and then go 350. And if I show you guys, there's a few of them there that I've already got. And again, for away jerseys, there's one there that I've already got. So I'd do that for 350. If it's a gold one, then pay 400. That's fine. And then again, go open bid and just bid 350 on all of these. And again, I was getting refunds back, 50, 100 MT. I'm buying these cards for as cheap as they could physically be. Like, they're never going to get cheaper. So I really don't feel bad about buying them. Feel pretty good about it, actually. And I think some of these jerseys might actually have some value later on in the year when they get a little bit rare or so and so. So that's what I do for jerseys. That's where we're at for that. Arenas, again, same situation. That is so glitched, isn't it? Like, why is there only one arena showing up? I don't know. But I'll just show you guys without the filter on for enabled. Should be able to pick up a lot of these for 250 on the old buy now. Most of them are 250. You can't get cheaper than that, so pick them all up for that. Can't complain. Gold ones are a little bit more expensive. There's only one up there for 250. There's only a couple more up at like 450, and they've only just been put up as well. So they might be putting you back a little bit, but again, I'd probably pay a maximum of 500 for the gold ones. Golds are always going to be more expensive. Playbooks as well, really cheap. Not like last year when playbooks were like stupid expensive. Playbooks last year used to be like 800 MT each. This year, the lowest I could be, 250. Like, that is brilliant pricing. Absolutely brilliant. Now, for me, again, I've pretty much bought all of the ones that I can buy. I have to push it up to, I don't mind 500 for a gold one. I don't mind that at all. And then logos, again, same thing. You can get them for pretty cheap. 200 is going to get you quite a lot of them. All of the bronzes I'm pretty sure are 250. So again, just go through, get all of those. Basketball cards, same situation. Ornament balls. So don't pay more than 250 for all your ornament balls. They are, I mean, they're discard for 1 MT. So people are wanting to get rid of them. And then the rest of them, you know, your bronzes, your silvers, your golds, they all have different discard values. So bronzes, I believe, is 300. Silvers discard for 400 and golds discard for 500. So you've got to take that into account when buying these cards. So if you buy a bronze ball for 400, that's fine. The most you'll ever lose is 100. If you buy a silver ball, go for 500. Most you'll ever lose is 100. Gold ball, go for 600, etc. So that's how I did it on these, and that's how I would suggest you guys do it as well. And that is all your franchise items. And that's pretty much how I've got to where I'm at right about now. So current NBA sets, your heat check sets, uniforms, and all your club item stuff. Now, if you guys are new to the card collector level game, injury cards do not count. Contract cards do not count. Your badges do not count. And your shoe cards do not count. Everything else in the game counts, but this whole section right here doesn't count. Contracts, badges, and your injury cards. None of those things count. So I could get my creator team thingies and my career card. That's going to bump me up a little bit. I will do that at some point. All the premium sets. This is where I need to start making a little bit of moves. Because some of these cards shouldn't be too expensive. Like, well, they're rare. Maybe they are expensive. But yeah, I need to start buying some of these. Like, we're still, 386 away. Like, we've still got a way to go. But we are going to be getting quite a few cards from Domination. So from each heat check game, we get 3 items. We get a uniform, a 2021 player, and a heat check player as well. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we've got 13 games left. 13 times 3 is 39. Quick maths. So we can add in 39 items right there. And then current Domination as well also gets you 3 club items per game. So probably going to be, well, it's pretty much exactly the same. So it'll be 39 times 2, which is 60, 78 minus 1, 3, so 75. So we get 75 cards from that. So we'll say 1,700. We'll say we're at 1,700. So we need to find another 300 cards from somewhere, which is kind of long. And one thing I will say, guys, you need to have done Domination. Let's be real. Like, these are all from Domination. These are Domination. These are Dominations, and these will be filled up when we finish up that current. A lot of token market cards as well. That makes a big ass difference. All these basketballs from Domination. All these Domination rewards, obviously, from Domination. So you've got to have a good base to be able to go for it. And like I said, it's taken me 500,000 MT to buy about 550 cards, but the majority of them have been heat check cards, which obviously I didn't need to buy, but I just thought right now, with everybody getting that deluxe heat check pack, it was actually a pretty good time to go ahead and get it. So when am I hoping to get this Dame Lillard? I mean, I'm not in any rush. I'm trying to be sensible with my MT. I'm trying not to bleed myself dry with it. We can get to 1,700 just by playing, and that leaves us 300k basically to get 300 more cards. So can we average 1,000 a card for 300 cards? I don't know, but we will find out. We will find out. So that's going to do it from me today, boys. Hope you have enjoyed. Hope this has helped you out a little bit. Hope it's given you a good structure of what you need to do. You need to be patient for sure, guys. And another good tip is to wait until there's days when there's content. So wait until Friday. That's what I'm going to do for a lot of these cards. Wait until Friday, and all of these packs, all of these players, sorry, are going to be listed in the packs and will be put up for a lot cheaper than they are right now. So 2021 players, buy them all when there's a big pack drop. And buy them like 4 hours after packs drop, so you'll get them all on the open bids and should be able to get the majority of them for really damn cheap. So that's what I'm going to be doing this Friday. So that is going to do it from me today, boys. Hope you have enjoyed the second video of the day. Like I said, if you missed the first one, be sure to go ahead and check it out because it was about this guy right here, Opal Damian Lillard. I hope you guys enjoyed that one as well. So I'll see you boys next time. Hope you guys have enjoyed. As usual, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. I've said that like 3 times. Peace.